Hello everybody, this is Grimcad, and we are back playing some more Rimworld today. Now, we're doing things teensy tiny bit different today. We are doing basically extreme mode. We start with one tribe member, nothing else. I've got a bunch of mods installed. They don't really affect too much in the beginning. They're all sorts of different mods, really. Mods to change the people, the bands, things like that. Mods that add things, a lot of the Rims Arsenal, whatever mods, which add a bunch of items. I've got vegetable crops in there, and or vegetable garden, and the other one that goes along with it. Got some other mods. I know there's one in there that keeps my skills from degrading, and that's probably cheatiest. But none of them are too bad. So this is Echidna Rigo. We are, of course, the mother of monsters, even though we're a male. We were a tribe child. So we grew up in the child, running around the village, moving with the buffalo herds, learning essential skills from our parents. He never learned to read, and he never saw a machine that wasn't an ancient ruin. And as he got older, he was a weaver. He was an expert at working buffalo wool, plant fibers, and natural dyes into beautiful clothing for his kin. His beautiful handcrafts were traded frequently between tribes. He's a heat lover, which is great because we are in the desert. He's a fast walker and a night owl. He's a passion for shooting, medicine, construction, mining, artistic, and growing. This is not the mountainous desert we were hoping for. We are on Randy Random, and we are playing a challenge difficulty, so things will be very random. And very challenging. I think we're gonna set up right here. We're definitely not gonna unpause it yet. We're going to claim this. We are going to start a growing zone. Fairly nice size one. Right here. We are going to be growing lettuce. Lettuce is new. Added in a mod. 2.4 days to grow. Very little nutrition, however. But it's something. Because as I'm looking around the map, there's not a lot of agave fruit that I can see. Agave fruit looks like this little guy. Very few trees as well. We're going to start the game. We'll keep it on slow. We're going to make a much larger thing of potatoes. And we are going to make a fairly nice sized thing of bamboo. Because there is very, very little wood on here. And bamboo isn't quite the same as wood, but it's pretty similar. You can build out of bamboo. I believe you can use it to fuel most things. It's definitely weaker than wood, I believe. Yeah. Let's snap back to him. We're going to be trying. We'll harvest 2 things of agave fruit. We're going to be setting up. Let's see. little everything stockpile right here. I think we can go on to the second speed for now. We're going to set up the crafting spot right outside. And in a moment, when these things grow up all the way, we'll be setting up some cutting jobs. But I don't want to do it until then, because they are few and far between. They don't give us a lot of wood in the first place, and so we need to maximize every little bit of wood. But we are going to need a weapon pretty soon, because it's random, so we never quite know when our good friend Randy is going to throw things at us. Okay, now this is a date palm tree. That's nice. It's a fruit-bearing tree. It does a lot of fruit. You can actually grow them with a bit of research. But research is... we're pretty far from research. Alright, let's prioritize sowing our lettuce, because we're gonna need a lot of it. Yeah, 6. I think at most it gives you 10. At most. So we're going to be constructing a lot of things out of steel. Now, some of the mods that I have installed, there are workarounds for steel being so rare. Oh dear. One other thing I wanted to do, and I completely forgot, she's a night owl. So we're going to set her up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of sleeping during the day. And I'm not going to tell her to do work at any specific time, because I've found, like with tribals and stuff and things that you really have to manage your moods carefully with, it's best to just let them do their own thing. You know, she'll take care of herself better than I can take care of her, you know, telling her to do little things. Keep on sewing that. Now this may have been too big. I think I want to not harvest that right there, so we'll just delete that zone, because I believe agave is reharvestable like a bush, but I don't quite remember. Alright, we'll speed it up some more, and we will make her a sleeping spot. Although this first day I think she's just going to be really tired, because now's when she is supposed to be awake. Well, she's okay going to bed. She just got too tired. Goings up. We did our 4,000 for the day. And what that is, after you gain 4,000 points towards a skill, you start gaining points much slower. So, there's that. When we have interesting hair, I can't... one of the mods is new hair, which I like, so there's some really interesting hairs on there. She is starving now, so what we're going to do is we're going to prioritize... No, it destroyed it. 8 raw food, yep. So she's doing a little bit for fun. We are going to... we had to cut down that palm tree anyway. So the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to... Yeah, I thought I saw some steel. That's way too much. We're gonna start making some steel stuff. Because wood is too precious to us right now. We're gonna set that to harvest because it's at 100. Great, and she's going to bed like she should be during the day. Because she gets a very nice buff to her mood while she is awake at night. It'll happen in a moment. She's still angry though, and hungry, etc., etc. Even though she'll get a teensy little bit. Well, at least I thought she did. She is a night owl, right? Yeah, she is. Okay. Hauling wood. Yeah, night owl at night, 16. Alright, we will harvest this bit. She's still hungry? Yeah. Unfortunately, she's too hungry not to eat the stuff. But that's okay, because we're not quite set up. Steel we do not actually want inside, because steel does not go bad in the weather. It's not affected. It doesn't degrade any. So we're going to make a preferred priority, clear all, raw resources, steel stockpile. Now whenever we have steel, we will take it right there. Just deconstruct that and let us build a steel bed. And this should make us much happier. Oh, this is bad. This... oh, I didn't see where it was either. I hit OK. Where is he? There he is. He's a man armed with a club, but he is very, very bad at doing things. He's a good person. Trigger happy, greedy. Green thumb is great. But we have no weapons. Now, there's a workaround this, and it's one of those things that not many people know about, but you can equip logs. Now, they're not good. They do 8 damage. I guess they're not awful. They could be much better. Now, an enemy with a club is probably the best thing that could have happened to us, actually. We're gonna go ahead and start right on another bed right there. Because, since we do not have another person, we will slow down, and we will cross our fingers. Come on. We're doing better. Yes! Alright. Great, 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 great. Now, what I was saying... yeah, we'll capture him. What I was saying was that it is much easier for us to heal bruises than it is cuts and things. It just heals faster. There's less chances of us getting infection. All kinds of good stuff. An herb world entrepreneur named Kelly Bucky Day She's being chased by ferals from the Dark Hyenas. Ferals are a new faction from the mod. They have a lot of sort of cobbled together weaponry. It tends to fire like really fast, but has really short range. Pretty cool. We will see them sooner rather than later, I'm sure, but not now. We have to let her go and assign her to her fate of death. Because, well, there's not much we can do right now. She's, man, spending a lot of time bandaging him up. I wish she would get in bed, but what can you do? Her injuries, I hate to say it, but she will be walking off. Great. Let's see. We're going to mine in here, because I think we'll just be extending this out a little bit for our next room. How are we doing on our lettuce? Our lettuce is about halfway grown. Potatoes are about 40 to 30%. Red is fully healed. We will chat and recruit as we get the chance. And of course she is going to take much longer to heal, but not much I can do about that. I will wake her up at night because sadly she has to get on with her job. And feeding him as well, or her. Alright, get those needs up. I want you to deliver food. Okay, she's just going to go right back to bed. But now Red is no longer starving? Great. There are thrumbos. Not dealing with that right now. Not dealing with that right now. Of course, her sleep cycle is going to be effed. Alright, time to find some more food. $99, we will harvest that. And we are actually feeding one more person, so we're going to look around for another. What's that? Is that more dates? That is more dates. Great. That will be useful at some point in the future. There's very, very little food around. Oh, there's some jade up there I saw though. And she's going to be completely healed. Very soon. Ta-da! So. Well, now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to cancel all this work because I want to make sure she does her harvesting before anything. We'll just follow her around. Nothing else to do, really. A lot of jade, I think. I just saw another piece. A mad animal. Okay, a rat. We can handle a rat. Nope. We want her to haul that. We do not want to leave it for the animals. Is that our mad rat? Yes, it is. Go kill it. Make us proud. That's not how you do it. Come on. There you go. Now we'll haul it, and chances are Red will eat it as well. That has to do about the mods. We will ignore that. We will not exclude our rat. Let's see how damaged she got. She got a scratch. Scratch should be okay. Yep, she'll be fine. Red just ate his food. We expected that to happen, so we're not angry. Echidna needs more food already. That's not good. But we have this rat. So all I need to do is do a bit more mining. And we're going to queue up a butcher's table right in the back. 4.9% chance to recruit. We failed, of course, but that is not bad at all. She's not the best miner, of course. Spoils in 2 days. We still want to go ahead and queue up the job. Butcher, and we'll just butcher forever. Let's take a look at this iguana. It does 4 melee damage, so I don't exactly like my chances just fighting it, because I don't. Okay, Red will eat that food raw. That's the bad thing about making the prisoner your prison, your stockpile. Ooh, great. Great, 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 great. 7.2 chance, so we got red. We will knock this to people. We will reinstall right here, and for a while they will share a room. Let's go check our work. Okay, with 2 people. Let's go ahead and set our priorities. Well, they'll be doctoring each other, so we'll set that on up. That was a lucky call as warden. Oh, good. Cooking, she will do number 1. Hunting, number 1. They'll both do construction whenever. They'll both do growing, mining. Oh, and she's good at research. That is good. Yes, yes. We'll throw her on plant cutting as well. Echidna's starving. Since it looks like we'll be here for a while, Red thinks that you should give this community a name. What shall it be called? La Minita. La Minita. I like La Minita. Sure, why not? Still bad, awful, awful. Yeah, well. Alright, let's go look for some more food. Because now there's 2 people. So I would like to just have a teensy weensy little bit. I don't care if it's fully grown any longer. As we can see, it does sprout up naturally. And it grows fairly quickly. We know it sprouts up naturally because we looked at that area before and there was nothing there. Now there were like 4 plants there, so that's great. Right. Chop that down. Chop that down. Fuck it. Chop that down. I really want a bow. Because I don't really want to hunt without it. Oh, please don't eat this tree, Mr. Thrumbo. Please. Yep, go ahead and eat. We would rather if you would fall. Oh, that was aloe. Aloe again is a modded thing. It's a very weak medicine, and you can craft it into better medicines eventually. Pretty cool. Doesn't take long to grow. It is weaker than heal root and does not take as long, but does not last as long either. It spoils in about 6 days unrefrigerated. No need to follow her. Let us create a joy item now. Make a steel horseshoe pin. Let's get this stuff hauled out of the way. Set up a dumping zone right down there. Who's been eating my lettuce? It's almost ready. Red has gotten sick from muscle parasites. That is not good. Not good at all. Oh boy. In a heat wave, we might die right here. Heat waves are nasty. Oh, you know what? We won't die right here, because at the very least, our main character is heat tolerant. So that's something. So how does this work? Wow, it just... That's less than good. Less than good. Lettuce is getting near done. Potatoes getting up there. Bamboo. Let's cut some more stuff. Nothing we can do about that Thrumbo. I don't even want to try to tame it. Our animal handling skills are pretty abysmal. Red is in a poor mood, mostly because, well, there's a whole lot of reasons she's in a bad mood. Let's do what little we can right now. Set up that. Whoops. Let's set up a bill to create a short bow. Harvest next. Look. Doesn't make a ton of difference her being naked or not. She's still probably going to die. Oh, great. Of course. Now, take a look at this. Gives very, very little nutrition. Really, it just makes her angry. Because she's eating it raw and she's eating without a table, and once she starts actually sowing the plants, she'll be much happier, but until then, what can you do? But for now, we didn't die. And so, we will be planting rice down instead of lettuce. Lettuce was just a stopgap. You'll notice that lettuce is not really my first choice of things. If I'm doing unmodded, I would much prefer to do strawberries if my people can do it. However, strawberries are locked with this mod. I can't even eat strawberries. Yes, I know, it's very hot. Echidna's probably even hot. Nope, she's not. She's really hungry. But she's not hot. Yeah, no, go ahead, eat it all. Sure, who cares? I wasn't gonna try to cook it into something a bit more filling. You may as well put it on the queue. Mad animal, a local rat, we're okay. And put up a fueled stove. We'll actually put it right here. It might make a teensy bit of difference. Did you... Was this not ready to harvest? Stop eating it, please. Now let's go kill this rat. Whoa, it got way too close to us. Just hit it, please. Okay, sorry. Yeah, she'll be fine. We'll actually leave the rat alive for a little bit, since we've got a tiny little bit of food, and we'll let it die on its own. Red's going to go tend to Echidna. Oh, right. I really wanted that stuff. 13% on the heat strokes. That's not great. On the heat stroke. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. Oh, great. Now Echidna's in a daze because she was hot. Well, you know, eating the raw food, eating without a table, that's all your own fault. Just go ahead and get buck naked. You and Red can be unwilling nudists together. Eclipse, great. Yep, play some horseshoes. Get that joy up. Hunter lacks a weapon, that's because she threw it away. Things are bad. They are not good. Okay, at least she's healed all the way. Oh, potatoes. Potatoes aren't coming as fast as I would like for them to. Red's gonna get real happy now. Well, comparatively. I believe she gets up to 20 happiness from sowing plants. Oh, Kidna, you're so tired and hungry. Yeah, I know you're starving. Not much I can do. And something ate these dates, or these dates died somehow. Don't really need it. There's a club? Where did that club come from? Well, that's her club. Right. We'll forbid that. Oh, please. Oh, hooray, the heat wave is over. Hooray, hooray, hooray. This rat has not died yet, but it's missing 2 legs, so... Oh my gosh, it... Ah! It got up! Why do you need treatment? Right. Okay, Echidna wants to sleep more than anything else. Red wants to sleep. Because of her muscle parasites, of course. So close. I could harvest it prematurely, but I'm not going to. She's just resting because of her parasites. An escape pod. Man, do not think I can take anyone else right now. Ileana. And man, her combat skills are really good. Her mining is fantastic. Her construction is really good. And we could use a nice constructor. But she's a pessimist, she's a pyromaniac. I can't deal with... We're starving to death as it is right now. Speaking of which, let's take a look for some agave. Ready to harvest. We're gonna harvest it. Not so ready to harvest it. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. Ooh. That is not good. Okie dokie. So we're not gonna do anything. Ileana, you might get butchered and eaten. Oh, you need to harvest a potato. Right now. And eat said potato. Psychic Soothe, pretty nice. Come on, please, please, please cut down or mine the stuff I told you to mine. Oh, we're saved. The potato harvest has gotten through. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, thank goodness, thank goodness. Ah. And now we can start cooking as needed. Well, very soon. Of course, we're gonna want to try to build a stockpile for it, even if it's not ideally located, because we really don't want this stuff to go bad. Alright, fill it with fuel, please. Please. Somebody. Oh, she's digging too? Fine, 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 fine. Alright. Don't you eat that. The rice is growing nicely. Man, we really skirted that catastrophe curve right there. I feel things could have gone just terrible. Alright, put your clothes back on. I'll wake you up for it, because you will feel better for it. I'm going to create another growing zone, a bit smaller, of aloe. And then in a couple of days I'm going to create another one of aloe, so we can hopefully stagger when we have some aloe. The psychic soothe is ending. That's okay. Now we've got some hauling and cleaning to do. Let us make simple meals. Let us make until we have... Whoops, way too many. Let's make until we have 5 simple meals. We'll keep 5, a stockpile of 5. And we'll work on getting this other room, oops, like we said we would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hooray, a meal! I know you're getting woken up. You'll get over it. This rat. Oh, we have a bow. Let us also make a... Where'd our club go? Not shiv. Red. Get this club. So now we both have a weapon. Poor mood. Who's in a poor mood? Red. Why red? Because you do not have an impressive bedroom. You're in a moderate amount of pain. A little bit from the stab scar you have. Because apparently scars hurt. And some from the muscle parasites. I get why they have... Why the stab scars hurt. It's just like an old wound, it hurts. I just wish it wasn't called you know, a stab scar, or a scar, rather. I just wish it wasn't called a scar. Ugh. Cargo pods that I did not see were dropped. So let us scour the map a little bit. Just a little bit. Looking for something unusual. There we go. 130 watermelons. Where were you like 3 days ago? Ah, well. Really want this. Okay, a trader. From Utopia's Cave. Let's strip her down. We will also create a grave. Couple of graves. While we're down here. Synth thread only does stuff for the cold, not the heat. That's okay. Alright. Okay, who's our best warden? Kidna? Yeah. Whoops. Come and have a chat with Pearl. Okay, let's see. Coffee, beer, uranium leaf. Those are part of the mods, obviously. What is a bion meat? Interesting. I don't know. Cobra flesh. A couple of muffalos, which of course we can't afford. An elk, some grizzly bears. A grizzly bear might be nice. But only we can afford it. We can trade all our rat leather for it. Alright, accept. Nothing any good. Alright, now we're starting to haul. No, maybe we shouldn't have stripped her naked. Oh. Yes, equip this short bow, please. Twang. Red, why are you up all night? You're not set to be that way. It just sort of happens from your sickness, I guess. Oh, good. We have food. How's that coming? It's a coming. Now we can actually start more food. This will be corn. Because corn takes forever to go bad. Very nice about that. Like, it's like 3 seasons or a year or something. We can get the corn harvested. It should be pulling up towards winter. Because although we are in the desert, we do not have a year-round growing season. So we do have to stockpile for the winter. Is she gonna be hot wearing? No. Yeah, no, feel free, use our table and stuff. Oh, see, this guy, Clark, has one of the new weapons. Looks like one of the feral people's weapons. It is a death dealer. It's a crude, improvised submachine gun, lethal in close quarters, and features a high magazine capacity. So, it's got an 8.6 cooldown, which is pretty nice. That's like recovering from the recoil and stuff. Does 6 damage per shot. It's got a warm-up, which is like the aim time you see, you know, the little crescent that gets smaller, of 1.5 seconds, which is very short. a burst shot count of 5, so 5 shots, each dealing 6 damage, 720 rounds a minute, a 19 range, which is really short, and the accuracy isn't really great, but you're throwing a lot of bullets at him, and it winds up being an okay weapon to use against enemies, but a fantastic weapon for them to use against you. And there's a couple of those weapons that follow that same trend, where you get so many tiny little wounds, like of 1 damage, 2 damage, that it's hard for you to get medical attention in time. And so parts of it, and lots of parts, wind up getting infected and all, and it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Okay. What is this at? 28%. I don't think it's quite ready for us to... Yeah, we're not worried about the rolling table. That's a new one. I saw we could grow marijuana. That's new to the mod. I hadn't seen that before. We will make a simple researcher's table. Oh, she was finally getting some cleaning done. Cleaning can be really important for your people's mental health. I don't care about a sculptor's table right now. Yeah, well, sorry about that. Okay, research. What shall we research first? I think, although it'll take quite a while, complex clothing is very important for the desert. And with that, we are going to start growing... Oh, I never know what the difference between cotton and flax is. But I always do cotton, so we're going to do flax this time. And we're not going to do a very big thing of it. A human computer named Zane Cervantes. It would be nice to have, but unfortunately I don't think 2 of us can fight off the ensuing pirates. Alright, let's mine a bit more. Mad animal, oh, a local dromedary. It went mad, but it was asleep, so it didn't really go mad. I am A-okay with that. What are you doing, Red? Digging as well. Kidno, why are you even awake? Alright, thank you. Let's see, we will set up some steel stools. I'm not going to worry about it setting one up at the butcher's table, because we're not doing a lot of hunting. We're kind of self-sustaining now on our potatoes and growing everything. Our rice is almost done. I did not realize. Quit eating my damn bamboo. of here. Stupid camels. Okay, man, how long are we gonna deal with those muscle parasites? I wonder if it's forever. Well, I sure hope not. Once we get this rice harvested, I think we are going to plant... You know, I really want to try to plant actually either some cannabis or tobacco. Probably tobacco. Because I want to see if it sells for a lot. I think she went for a walk right there. When was the price last? I forget. 2 seasons. Okay. So actually longer than potatoes. 2.45 days. 3 days. It's 0.2 nutrition. 0.05 nutrition. So you can kind of eat raw potatoes, but you can't eat raw rice. Fair enough. I really need this bamboo to come up so I can get a food stockpile, so I can get another room, so I can get her own room, him his own room. And then I think we're going to be stable for a little while. So we can work on some defenses, like filling in a few of these gaps. My mouse is either dying a little bit, or the connection is going bad. Like, we can fill in this gap, this gap, and this gap, and force things to come around through here, which not super ideal because that's where we're trying to grow things, but better than nothing. We will start some more aloe right there. Growing level 8. Growing level 8, which means that we will also start some heal root. Not a lot, just a bit. Two seasons, eh? We will start more. That's right, we said we wanted to start tobacco. We'll see what happens there. Cargo pods. Oh. Don't eat all my packaged survival meals either. Please, no. Awesome. Okay. Bamboo walls. Bamboo doors. Let us build 8 by 8. We will set up a stockpile. And I think, right. That right here, we will call it a day. So things are looking good so far. after we started with nothing. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was Grimcad. Hope you have a great day, and peace out.